Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In this video I will be talking about the price of Bitcoin and of course Celer network. Now yes, I'll be talking of course in every video about my Bitcoin price analysis and also the particular altcoin which is hot for the day. As you know, in my previous video I was talking about Iran. I was warning you guys. Of course these videos I'm talking, it's about the short-term trading on this particular altcoins. It's not about if you're a hodler of this altcoin. I don't think it's suitable for you, because I'm talking about these coins that are on the pump in some days, and I want to just give ideas at what I'm thinking about that kind of price movement. As you know guys, if you watch my previous video, I said to those who are trading around in this area that start paying attention, be careful, because this was the line that I was mentioning is potentially could reject us. You see, of course I was in a short and it was a great trade. I wish you also took a great profit out of this trade. Now let's start with Bitcoin and then we will move to Celer network very quick. Guys, Bitcoin is boring, nothing happening special. Just take a look at this pattern, and I think if you are a professional trader, it's nothing new to you, but if it didn't come to your attention, please pay attention to this one, because this is the most important. In every time frame you just take a look at it, 4 hours, 1 hour, whatever. So you might call it a bear flag, as we were dropping and now we are consolidating in here, and could be an other potential. I mean, based on the trading analysis, classic trading, it should be breaking down, but nothing is confirmed. Yes, I'm not in any trade at the moment on the Bitcoin. If we break up, I'm gonna long it. If we break down, I'm gonna short it, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. This area inside this channel, you're not gonna be trading. Yes, the channel itself is descending, so it's a, you might tell me that it's bullish channel, yes, but as far as we are in the downtrend in the daily, we are under the big trend line, this red one, big trend line that I've talked time and time in my previous video. I don't want to talk about it again to make this video longer, but until we are under it, and we are under all of this EMA, either in the 4 hours or even in the daily, and nothing is bullish short term. But of course in the weekly we are still bullish, but we are trading short term, not based on weekly, right? So I wanted to show you, this is 4 hours. You see we had a lot of consolidation in here. We had 2 touch. Of course you might have put your the upper trend line on this candle bodies, which I really don't agree with you. You always have to put it on the top of the whisk, I believe, to make sure that the breakout is confirmed. Kinda depend on how you trading. Some people are just trading when it breaks, some people are waiting for the confirmation and they then start their trade. I mean, depend how much you're willing to take the risk, but at the moment there is nothing to risk. It's just guessing. If you put it short, it's just a guessing, gambling. If you put it long, it's again the same. So you have to be waiting and see if we break down or we break up. Of course sometimes, as you can see, these weeks there was a fake breakdown, but you know, if you're trading, you know that not every single trend we are winning, but we have to be patient, and I believe this channel is quite valid. It's to me a bear flag. Potentially we're going to be breaking to the downside, potentially we will be opening short, but we have to wait. If you're asking me about the price, of course, if we are about in this 4 hours candle, which is actually going to be closing, and we'll see if it's going to close green or red. It really doesn't mean to me so much until we are under the moving averages. I have 20, 50, 100 and 200, which are important to me. Yes, of course you could have 10, you could have 8, 9, 7. Those are, I mean, they are not really big ones, but I'm looking at 20 and under, 20 and above. So we'll see in these 4 hours, regardless of the color. We'll see which side, which direction you're gonna take. I believe maximum in a day, in the next 24 hours, we will see the biggest price action coming either to the upside or to the downside. We are ready. I'm just ready to put a long or short trade in here, and just be careful. Inside this pattern there is nothing to my belief to trade. Now guys, going quickly, I will go to the Celer network, as of course as promised. I will be taking a look at DXY. You know, DXY is I've been showing this channel. I had this line in here, this channel for ages now. I was showing you in this channel, and we were surprised when we broke up. Of course in the Bitcoin we were crying But you see, at also this green line I had here, this was an area that we had to break up to become bullish. Of course we broke up, right? But after the news came out, we were turning more bearish, and now we are in the most important, these are the daily candles, right? All of them are daily. Now we are at the most important area that if we break back into the channel, of course is bearish, and the channel itself potentially is bearish because this is ascending. Now we'll see. Usually historically, DXY going up, Bitcoin going down, DXY going down, Bitcoin going up. But today, when I was observing the market, I didn't see so much of action, because when DXY was actually crashing to the downside, Bitcoin was also consolidating and going down. So Bitcoin didn't go down. I was looking at gold, and some of the stocks was getting some steam and they were going up, but unfortunately Bitcoin did not go up. So that could just give me another guarantee that potentially we are going through a bear market in Bitcoin. Now guys, so this is DXY we are watching. If we break back down to the channel, that means 95.8 and under, then we are back into the channel. Of course we will see how it's going to work, but I am turning bearish on DXY. I've been bearish. I mean, I know that I'm bearish at the same time on Bitcoin, and also DXY doesn't make a little bit of sense. Usually people are bullish in the dollar and bearish on Bitcoin, but I'm just looking at the chart. The chart telling me that so far I was believing that DXY will come back to this channel, and I still believe. But DXY depends on a lot of news coming out of United States government. So we'll see how the dollar index will work. Now you might be waiting for the Celer network. So this is the Celer network, of course, and it's been this is 15-minute time frame, very short time frame, right? So yeah, of course I want to warn you in here as well. If you're a hodler of this token, if you're emotional or whatever attached, I know a lot of people in this crypto space, they are emotionally attached to their coins, and you know, I quite know that, as I was in this market for 5-6 years at least. So my talk is not to you if you're a hodler. Hodler is different. If you believe in something, you buy it, you hodl it maybe for a year, 5 years, 10 years until you take the real profit. We are talking about the trading aspect of this coin, and it had a great pump toward the upside, of course, but I believe in most of these altcoins that they are bouncing today, and just the same as Iran, even though there was a news about the metaverse and all this stuff, putting it all together for this beautiful pump, but we see what has happened. That means the charts at the end of the day are talking. Even though that was the metaverse, you know, whatever you talk about, I mean, I can hype myself if I say I'm getting into metaverse. Like, metaverse is so hot, but you know what has happened eventually was a huge dump to the downside. And I really don't believe that it's going to be recovering unless crypto market as a general, Bitcoin will recover. Anyways, now Celer network, actually we have this line in here. Open your trading view if you're trading and put this line in here. Look at it carefully. It could be, I'm not in a position on Celer network, but this red line that you see that we have all of whiskies in here could be potential. If we hit it there, it could be potential a good place to put in a short. Of course I'm not going to go long, but what I believe will happen for the Celer network, this token potentially will be some of the consolidation here. I'm looking that might be some of the pump in here, and it gets us eventually somewhere between 0.09 to 0.1. Well, it's not that easy. I mean, it's the fourth touch of this trend line, and the dump might start from here, but I still believe there is a little bit of room to go toward the upside. Not a financial advice. You gotta do your research and decide at the end. Thank you for watching, and that was all I got. Be blessed. I'm out.